Today is wash day and I thought it would be a cool idea for you guys to see a full realistic week of curls. Today is Sunday, so today I'm doing a full wash routine and I'm going to use some of my favorites because I've been playing around with a lot of different products, filming a lot of campaigns, but I really just want a solid routine that I know always turns out for me. So we're going to do that today. I'm excited to take you guys along with me for the week. Let's get started on day one, styling. My curls have been a little bit more on the drier side, so I actually washed my hair with a hydrating shampoo and conditioner. I used the Curl Revive shampoo and Curl Thrive conditioner from AG Care. I actually use that one a lot in the winter time when my curls are really dry, so it's kind of how they were feeling. I also think I'm pretty overdue for a deep condition, but the hydrating shampoo and conditioner will do the trick for now. I'm just realizing it's pretty much going to be a full AG styling routine as well, just because there's so many product combos with these two products that turn out so well, but this one I just want to use together because I know it all, like I love it. And I'm going to start off with the IGK Good Behavior 4-in-1 Prep Spray. I use this as a first step or a last step. I'm pretty much just coating my hair with this because I like to use it more as a heat protectant. It does less for my hair in terms of styling, and since it's already detangled, I don't really need it as a detangle spray, but you can also use it as that. Now I'm going in with the AG Care Curl Fresh Definer. I'm only taking about that much. I feel like this is going to be such a quick wash day today, which is how I love it to be. When I'm filming or if I have to film campaigns, then I normally am filming for much longer, but I think today will be nice and quick. I like to just distribute everywhere. I kind of focus on the mids to ends, and then whatever's left over, I'll just emulsify again in my hands, and I'll rake it through near the roots, up and out. This way, I'm maintaining as much volume as I can at the roots. I'm also not putting too much product near my roots because I don't want the curls to be weighed down. A little helpful trick. This week has actually been so insanely busy for me. Actually, the last 2 weeks have been really insane. It's been good. It's been a lot of work-related things. Work itself has been really busy. My coworker just went on vacation this week, so she's gone for a little bit, and yeah, work itself has been busy, so being kind of on your own can be a lot. I can manage, but I think because all other aspects of my life always want to be so crazy at the same time, it's just not the best timing. So I'm just feeling a little overwhelmed, and I think that's why I just want a solid wash day. Nothing new, nothing fancy, something that I know is just gonna turn out and make me feel good, because this week ahead is also gonna be crazy busy, and so is next weekend. So I just really I need a good hair day every day this week. Towards the top layer, I can feel that it's getting a little bit more on the dry side, so I'm giving it a small bit of water. Again, not too much to where it's soaking wet. Enough where I'm going to get definition and there's going to be frizz control without it being too much water. If I feel that the clumps are too big, I'll just do a quick one of those before I give it a scrunch. Now I'm going in with the AG Care Mousse Gel. I'm obsessed with this mousse. It gives me really good hold throughout the week, like no matter the season, weather, anything. I just like to double layer it. So I'm going in with the first layer, coating everywhere, just scrunching. This one also pairs nicely with pretty much every curl cream I've ever tried it with. I always stock up because they used to sell out of it really quickly. So yeah, I always stock up on this one. I'm just adding my second layer. Today I woke up. This weekend was supposed to be like super chill, and to an extent it was. I had work yesterday. On Saturday I had showings pretty far out. Came home, had to do quite a bit of emails, had to do some research from those showings. This morning had some more emails, had some content to finish, had some prep work for my full-time job tomorrow. Now we're filming and I can't wait because I think Adam's making dinner tonight and I cannot wait. This side's good to go. Gonna style this side. Now both sides are fully styled. It's time to diffuse. Since I cut it a couple weeks ago, it's a little bit shorter than I would have wanted. So instead of pixie diffusing the entire way, Once it's about 85 to 90% dry, I'm just gonna let it air dry the rest of the way and kind of tidy up the mess that I make on wash day before I scrunch out the crunch. Now I'm going ahead with the Design Me Gloss Me Hair Serum to scrunch out the crunchiness. The cast, I like to do everything upside down, anything to make sure that my roots are lifted. You can already see it like softening up. That's like my favorite part. Constantly battling whether to keep my hair a certain length or to let it grow. The recent trim needed for the layers, but like, I don't know if I want to keep the bangs. I don't know if I want to keep the length. It's just always so hard to decide what I want to do. Now that I've completely scrunched out the crunch, I added a little bit of the AG Care Dry Lift and some of this, the Kerastase Nutritive Nutri-Supplement Scalp Serum. I love this one for my scalp health, but both of them also give me a lot of lift at the root that lasts also throughout the week. So I always tend to finish with those two each wash day. A lot of the curls are pretty clumped together. I could separate it for even more volume, but because it's day one, I'm just at home, I'm not doing anything. I'm not gonna disrupt the curls right now. I might separate it tomorrow or the following day when they're a little bit more clumped up and I need maybe some help with the volume. But for now, I'm just gonna let it settle for the evening. I'm chilling, I'm catching up on emails, I'm editing. So I'm just gonna leave it as is. Chat in the morning when I'm getting ready to go to the gym before work.
So this is me at the gym. I'm just separating, showing you guys what it looked like in the morning. This is at like 6 a.m. I'm putting it in the claw clip and I'm just gathering it like I would in a ponytail, but I'm very loosely doing one little twist at the back, not stretching it, not making it too tight, clipping it up. I might look a little crazy, but we're good. This is at the end of the workout. I'm just getting steps in. Then when I'm done, I've showered, did my makeup. I'm gonna give it a little bit of a fluff out at the roots with the AG Dry Lift like normal. Of course, I lost some of the product. Also, can I just talk about how nerve-wracking this is? I cannot stand filming in public, so this just felt super embarrassing and I was just trying to power through it, but I just had to show you guys how good it still looked after I was done the gym and I was good to go to work. I got home and I got more steps in and I put it right back into the claw clip just like I did at the gym this morning, and it just held everything in place.
So this morning I went to the gym, then I went to work, and then I came home to get my steps in because didn't have time to say that I was doing a full workout plus getting steps in this morning. So when I came home, I clipped up my hair the exact same way that I do at the gym, which is the messiest claw clip ever. But this works for me no matter what. I can run with this, I can do steps with it, I can do HIIT training with it. And yes, the curls get messy, but at the end of the day, I take it out, I give them a little shake at the root. I also let them sit and take it out right away while it's still a little bit damp rather than waiting for it to dry in the claw clip. And just taking it immediately out, you can see that like my curls are in such good shape. So I like the claw clip. It might not be super neat, but it keeps the curls intact. Now I'm just going to wash my face before I go in the shower. Again, this is to keep the curls intact, so I'm just going to use a headband and just loosely place it up so that way it's not flattening the curls too much. It's just literally placing the headband above so the bangs are out of my face. I just wash now, so before I actually go in the shower, I'm going to take the headband off because I don't want the bangs to get all wonky inside the shower when it's all steamy, because then they will also dry wonky because it's going to get all humid and steamy. So I am just going to not wet my face in the shower because it's already washed. I'll take a body shower and then I will take it out of the clip and show you guys what it looks like. I came out of the shower, I immediately took it out of the clip while I creamed my skin, changed, all of that good stuff. And now is when you're starting to see the first signs of frizz, and that's obviously from the humidity because I don't have a shower cap. I used to have a shower cap. I haven't bought a new one since that one like got ruined when we moved. And so this is where it will tend to get frizzier quicker, but I don't mind the frizz. I think that's why I haven't urgently bought another shower cap yet. But yeah, I've just kind of let it settle out of the clip. You can see that the curls have clumped together quite a bit throughout the day as well. I haven't separated it. Even yesterday when I washed it, I didn't separate anything. So I think tomorrow it will be due for a good curl separation, a good fluff out in the morning, and I honestly should be good to go after that. You'll see the amount of volume. For now, it's bedtime. So I'll see you guys in the morning. I know I look kind of crazy. I woke up, I already had a meeting, I already had to send out reports. I have another meeting. I didn't get a chance to separate the curls before the first one, so let's do it quickly now. I'm using the Kerastase Nutritive Nutris Supplement Split End Serum. I'm just coating my hands with this before I start separating. Just adding like a few drops. As I was bringing my camera downstairs, I came down. Oreo pooped in the house, puked, and peed. Like, he doesn't do any of the above. I did give him one of his flea and tick tablets yesterday, so I'm having a feeling that maybe he's just having a bad reaction to it, but the timing, he's always got impeccable timing, this boy. So I'm just going ahead and taking any of the big clumps and just separating them. I like some of the big ones to be near the front so that it still looks really defined. Okay, see the difference? This side versus this side. So I'm going to separate here. Is fully separated. I'm going in with the scalp serum again. Meeting's about to start. Just adding to my fingertips and giving a shake. Just to give me the volume and to add that to my scalp. Now I'm good for my meeting. I also already put my gym clothes on, so as soon as I'm done my meeting, it's gonna be around lunchtime and I can run to the gym on my lunch. Otherwise, if I'm not dressed for it, I'm likely gonna get lazy. So we're good to go. Hair's good. So I was actually, yes, I'm watching the Love Island reunion in the background. It's so juicy. Totally watched both Love Island USA and Love Island UK, and I honestly, like, I wish they had the reunions like this more often. I think this is the first time I'm even seeing any sort of Love Island reunion. So fucking happy they did it for this season of USA, because the drama was insane. Anyways, I had every intention of showing you guys as soon as I woke up this morning. I had to take Oreo to the groomers for 8 a.m. and I also started work today at 8 a.m. So I actually had to get a couple things done before I even took him. My intention was to fix up my hair as I normally would at home once I got to my parents, because my parents live very close to the groomers, but I did not get a chance to. So I'm back home now. Not doing too much at this stage. I don't have a lot of running around other than the gym later, but I want to show you guys what I would have done if I did it before leaving. I just didn't have time to say I was going to film it to show you. So I'm going to show you now what I would have done this morning, because as you can see, like, my curls don't look terrible, but look at how big the clumps are. They're like massive. Throughout the week, they just start to clump together more and more. So now this is what I washed it Sunday in the day. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So we're on day 4 right now. I've gone to the gym. How many days? I've gone twice. I'll be going later. And I've also walked my steps every day since Sunday as well. And it hasn't been as bad. All I've done to sleep with it, actually, I'll just show you guys tonight. Right now, I'm going in with the K18 Molecular Hair Repair Oil, or Repair Hair Oil. Just taking a few drops. You could use any serum. I have so many serums, so it really is just about which one I feel like using today. Maybe it's the smell of one that I like or something like that. But for these days where I'm just separating curls, it doesn't matter to me whether the serum is like a thicker serum or a more liquidy, like runnier serum, because it's just to reduce frizz. It's just to coat my hands with something so that it's not making my hair more frizzy. And I'm scrunching out the crunch. I think I've mentioned before that I prefer a serum that is a little thicker. I just find that it helps to break down the cast a little bit better. So, like, look at how big that is. It's not Kayla's face in the background. Oh my god, I should have turned it off. I don't want to lose my spot. So this weekend, I've got a lot going on. I'm going to be out Friday and I won't be home until Saturday. And then I've got a bridal shower to go to on Sunday. which I'm actually a part of, so helping set all that up as well. I probably would have milked this wash day until the weekend because I know that I could make it last another 2 days at minimum. But because I'm going to be out pretty much from Friday morning onwards, I am probably going to wash it tomorrow evening. Okay. I'll just give it a little bit of a shake, and it just makes it so much better. I'm also going to add a hairspray to each side because again, I still have a few more days. Well, I don't have a few more days, but because I'm going to the gym, I still have to get my steps in. I'm going to be going to the gym in the morning. I've got meetings all day tomorrow before I wash it in the evening. So for me, I still want it to turn out. I still want it to last. So separating the curls only really lasts for me on this like day 3 or 4 if I hairspray it. I'm using the Design Me Hold Me 3 Waves because it's almost finished. I like to finish bottles of things before I move on to the next. So the 2 hairsprays right now that I have kind of in rotation is this one and the AG Care Ultra Dynamics. That one is like that's a super stronghold one. So I love to use that one like on day 1 and 2 hair because that's when I really want it to stay right from the get-go. Helps with the longevity of my wash days for sure because I'm using that stronghold hairspray right away. I don't know about you guys, but I have been trying to get 10,000 steps in a day, and I feel like before that felt like the biggest task. I just feel like my mindset has changed, and now when I don't go for like my walk or like get those 10,000 steps in, I just feel like something was missing, like I didn't finish my day properly or start my day properly, you know? It's so weird. It's been about maybe consistently 2 weeks. If I really don't have enough time, I will at least get about 7 to 8K steps in. I'll be happy with that. But for most days, I try to get the 10. I feel like this side is separated enough. Give this side a little spray now. And now I'm good to carry on for the day. So really, this is what I would have done first thing when I woke up in the morning. But again, at that time of the morning, I didn't have time to film it. And I'm like, okay, I'll just save it. I'll show you my parents. But I had meetings all day this morning and then him back and forth with the groomers. Like it was just a lot. So this is what I would have done as soon as I woke up to last me through the days. I would have had nice hair in my meetings. And it would have lasted me, but we are lunchtime now. So doing it midway through the day, I still have meetings this afternoon and I'll still be going to the gym. This is what the front looks like. You can see there's a decent amount of frizz, but I don't hate it. I feel like day 3 and 4 hair is actually my favorite. I don't know if he's dreaming or what, but I'll show you guys from the back. So I'm sure that there is some, it's not too bad, a little bit of loss of definition to a certain extent. I am sleeping on it a certain way. I will show you guys how I sleep on it tonight, even though it's the last day, but it helps it last all the time. It's very different to how I used to sleep with it, but it's been working for me and I don't have to worry about it as much. I'm gonna go about my day. It's time to finish this reunion. I still have some reporting and I need to eat while I'm working. It's a crazy busy day today. Look at his haircut. I had to cut his tail down because it always gets really matted. Hey, see your cutie face. Oh, say hi, Oreo. There we go. Every time he hears a camera click, he gets like hyper. He doesn't want to sit still. He wants to see what it is. There we go. Look at how handsome.
Adam came home from work, so I wasn't going to be talking while he was here. You can see he's in his office, and I'm about to get my steps in. But there's no way. I'm just as shy in front of him as I am to film and talk in front of anyone else.
So essentially, I also kind of live in this claw clip all the time because it just helps me to keep the curls in a decent spot. Whereas if I put it in a bun, it's immediately gonna ruin the curls. If I put it too tight, if I don't have the right scrunchie. If I do happen to put it in a bun, I'm using a very loose satin or silk scrunchie. But I have about 2 or 3 of these claw clips. I think it came in a pack. I bought it from Amazon, honestly. And just the size of it and how they keep the curls is just really good for all the time. So this has definitely become my version of the curly bun that we all put our hair up in, which I totally was very, very guilty of. So this is just a non-scrunchy version of that. After I did my steps for this evening, I'm gonna give it a shake so you guys can see. I did not end up going to the gym. I was feeling really, really drained after work because it ended up being kind of a late day. So you can see it's pretty frizzy at this point. The curls have clumped back together. I haven't done any sort of refreshing throughout the week. If I knew that I needed it to last Friday into Saturday, I was trying to get a full 6 to 7 days out of it, I may have done like a light refresh in the mornings. I would have maybe tamed some of the frizz a little bit more with like a leave-in or the curl cream that I used on wash day and some water. But this week, again, this was a very realistic week. I had a busy work week, but it wasn't super crazy in terms of me needing to go out for a lot of like events or things happening to where my hair needed to look perfect. So I was able to kind of just live my life throughout the week, go to the gym, go to the office, film, edit, do what I need to do. And my hair doesn't look terrible, but it's kind of like living, it's on its last lap for sure. But I washed it and I dealt with it this week with the intention that I was going to be washing it on the Thursday. So I easily got Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'll be getting a full 5 days, and I either wore it in that claw clip or I wore it out all week, which is also a huge win because I am so big on slicking it back if I don't have time, or if the washing doesn't turn out, it's definitely going in like a messy curly bun, that kind of thing. So say that I had a full wash week where the hair was out the whole time and I was able to make it work, like that's a huge win. So I can't stress how crucial it is when it comes to the products that you're using being right for your hair on wash day. Anyways, the whole point of this was to show you how I sleep. I also want to show you guys that if I was trying to make it last for another couple of days, I would be adding the Kerastase Nutritive 8-Hour Magic Night Serum. If I don't want to refresh it in the morning, I use this a lot on vacation, and what I would do, I would just apply one pump. I just kind of glaze it over and then one pump on this side. I would flip the hair and then kind of work in whatever else was left on my hands on either side like that. And then I would just sleep on it. I wouldn't fluff it out. I wouldn't do anything. I would just let it kind of get small and like the frizz kind of goes down a little bit. I would sleep on it, get up in the morning, fluff it out, and I'm good to go. Still had some frizz to it, but it just tamed it a little bit. And again, I kind of go that route when I need to be quick in the mornings and I don't have time to refresh it, or if I just need a quick save. In terms of sleeping habits, I used to only use a silk scarf every single night. I would wrap it up religiously, like I wouldn't go to bed without it. I would use a silk scarf and I would have my silk pillowcase as well. I find that as my hair has gotten longer, maybe because my hair is so fine and the curl pattern is also a looser curl pattern, I find that if I was tying it up in a scrunchie or a scarf, sometimes it would kind of make some of the curls a little bit wonky. And this is just as it's gotten longer, I just feel like I've been able to get away with not using anything other than my silk pillowcase. Okay, so what we're gonna do to start off with, we're gonna pretend that Adam's side of the bed is completely clean and he has no clothes on the dresser and my room is really nice to go to bed. That's the first thing we're gonna do. But in terms of how I sleep with my hair, my silk pillowcase is on. So this is how it is if I'm sleeping on my back, which I tend to not stay on my back very often. So if I'm going to my side, it's the same thing. Once it's already up like this, the majority of it is there. So you're not flattening the top of the curls. So when I turn, I will naturally kind of give it a flick up and then it's still there. So when I get up, the only thing that was really slept on was the back part of the curls.
This was another 5:30, 6 o'clock a.m. morning. I'm just getting ready to go to the gym before I start work, but I'm working from home today. You can see the curls are in decent condition, but they are a little frizzy. Just give it a little shake out before I leave.
This is the final day of the curl week. I did show you guys my hair looked like this morning before I went to the gym. I went to the gym, came home, had a bunch of meetings and stuff to do like work-wise today. And then now I'm tidying up because we are gonna be away for the night tomorrow. And so today is kind of like the cleaning day, packing day, because I like to come home like a clean house. So work finished and I'm just about finished tidying up everywhere. I just kind of kept it in the claw clip as you've seen. Again, you could use a claw clip, you can use a silk scrunchie, whichever kind of works better for you. I just like how the claw clip holds it and it doesn't disrupt the curls at all. I don't have to wrap it tightly or worry about the scrunchie, you know, stretching out the curls at all. As fine hair girlies, we've got that problem. yeah, I'll just show you what it looks like. I probably could have gotten away if I wasn't going out tomorrow, not gonna be home until Saturday night, and then I have a full day Sunday. I probably would have done like an updo tomorrow, half up, half down, to kind of make do, because it's not terrible, it's just super frizzy. I don't want to leave it out tomorrow, but I'd probably use some sort of hairstyle. But because I want it good for the weekend, I'm gonna wash it tonight. I'm actually about to shower and wash it now, so that way I have fresh hair for the weekend. But it's like day 2 hair, because I think we all know that day 2 hair is always better than day 1 hair. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed this realistic week of curls. Let me know what you guys might want to see next in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye guys.